It's me, your little boy, Samson. I have this message to give us. Reason why devil, Satan, and even some categories of people around you. Sometimes Satan will use them, devil will use them to operate, to make you doubt your dreams, to make you doubt your purpose, to make you doubt about your future, what you are doing right now. The reason why they want you to doubt it. Why? Because they believe that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Listen, the devil himself knows scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Devil knows scriptures even more than you can ever think of. So that is why they will always put that doubt in you to make you feel like if you start up this business, do you think it will excel? Some of them will start to tell you, no, this business will not excel. This business will not succeed, will not do this, will not do that. They'll start to put that doubt in you that will make you not to believe, because they know that the moment you believe, you activate it. Because faith is just like a fuel that you put in your car. Even if the car is so handsome, without fuel, it's like something that is useless. It's just like if you have electric car and you don't charge it, it's something like what useless. Even if you keep it in your home, it does not have any, you don't use it to go out or to do any business or to, it just become a liability. So devil truly know that faith is the only way for you to activate your future or move or do something that is productive. So sometimes devil will do what? We put doubt in your life, either by using people who are so close to you or people who are within your environment or with your own mind. It will just start to tell you within your own mind, can't you don't know that this thing you are doing is not going to bring out, it's going to take long time. Why can't you do what these people are doing? Why can't you do this one? Why can't you do this one? Let me tell you a story of mine. There was something that I was doing when I was in my former place. So when I was doing that stuff, so one of my friends come close to me, was telling me, this thing you are doing is not good. Why will you be doing this kind of job? Why will you be doing all these things? You do this one, you do this one, why? But at the end, after everything, when, I'm that kind of person that if I said I will do this, no matter how many people are trying or maybe trying to convince me, I will do it and see what will happen. So after I did everything, he is the same person who come to me and said, sometimes it's like you see what we can't see. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say is this. Devil will use people around you, some categories of people around you, by all means, in order for him to do what? To make you unactivated, so that you won't be able to activate that your dream. And another thing that devil will use in order for him to pull you down or to put you in that situation where you won't be able to fulfill your dream or accomplish your dream. Sometimes even in your dream, they will start to give you negative dreams. They'll start to make you feel like, something is strong somewhere, this or that. They'll start to manipulate you. Because that's why I always tell you, don't trust people too much. Either your brother, your sisters. Because I understand one thing early, that the people who truly want you better things, who truly want you to do better than them, sometimes, not always, is your parents, your father and your mother. You know what I'm saying? Your father and your mother. These are the people who want to see you do well, do better than them, because they believe that the more successful you become, the more help you will become to them, the more you will assist them. Because if you don't have, you won't give. So that is why they will always want you to do better than them. Not even your brothers, not even your sisters. There are some brothers you meet today, the moment they realize that you are doing something unique, they will be the one that will go behind you to put obstacle, to block that thing, because they are jealous. You gonna say, so what am I trying to say is this? Devil will use sometimes dreams. When you are sleeping, all those stuff, he will use it to manipulate your future. Sometimes devil will use people whom you eat with, drink it. They will just be trying by all means to convince you to turn your faith into a liability, to make you feel like this stuff, this business, can't you do? Some people said, can't you don't know that John, our friend, that John failed. You know how much John invest in that business? I have pity when I hear that John failed. Despite of all those money he put in that business, John failed. Despite of all the whole effort John made in that marriage, but yet John still end up in divorce. It's so painful. It's so painful. Think about how many years John studied. John studied more than 5 to 15, even 20 years, but yet now he work is hard for him. He's not yet employed. John, I pity for you. Mostly when you're about to enter school, they will start to discourage you, because sometimes, believe me, even some people around you, some of them, the moment they see you, there are some people who will take your name, either your pictures, who will take some certain things about you. They will just go to do something that will make them to know your future. That's why sometimes people will know. Listen, when Samson was born, when Samson was given, everything about Samson was being revealed to the parents. Samson should not drink alcohol. Samson should not marry from other tribes. Samson should not do this, should not do that, and no razor should be placed on his head. And they give them law concerning Samson. They are aware, the mother, the father were aware of everything that Samson ought not to do. There are some parents today that many of them are aware of what you ought not to do as a son, what you ought not to do as a daughter. There are some brothers who have traveled so far that are automatically aware of what you are going to become in life, who have visited, because many of them don't want you to excel, so they want to know how your future will be. Then either the herbalist or whatsoever they call them, they will tell them everything about you, but they will never come to do or to tell you, this is what you ought to do and what you ought not to do. And because they know where you are heading to, because they know your direction, if they see that your direction is your right like this, they will try by all means to lead you to this world, to the left. You know what I'm saying? They will try by all means to lead you. The moment you tell them you are going this side, they will say, no, nothing good comes from that side. Move to this side. That's why some people will be telling you stories about people who failed in business, people who failed in career, people who are not able to succeed, people who are not able to make it. But they will never tell you how many people who succeed in business. That's why it will be very difficult for you to hear someone who will tell you, this business you're about to do, this business is so nice. You know what I'm saying? Put in work, put this, you will make it, you will succeed in this business. Can't you see that a lot of people who started this business, they started it later, but today they are living the good life? It will be very difficult. Because most of people you will meet in your entire life, many of them don't wish to see you do exploit. They don't want you to see. Let me tell you, I was in a dream. That was last year, last 2 years. That would be last year, early January, February, March. So when I was in a dream, someone revealed to me, say, don't say this to this particular people. I was like, what is happening? Then I went to a place, so early morning like that, as I was just dropping my bag, the next thing I hear, I see 2 people on my back. The other one turned his face like this. Why the other mugu? That is why sometimes it's not good for you to be nice with people. I'm too rude. Believe me, I'm nice to those who I know that they have a good heart, they have conscience. But when I see you, you treat people like nobody, you treat them like they are nobody to you, they don't exist. I show you the real part of me that I learned from my dad. I show you that real part. So when this man just walked to me, he said something, this. I turned back. And I was happy there early morning, but the moment he said this, my spirit just revised what was given to me as a revelation in the dream. I turned back, I look at him, I said, why will you ask me that question? As matured as you are, you can't mind your own business. You know what I'm saying? You can't mind your own business. I become so rude. And the other ones was backing us, acting like it's not hearing what we are saying, but pretending. I look at him, I say, look at what you people are doing like a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I decide to walk away. The moment I tell them, mind your own business. So what am I trying to say is this. There are some people today, that's why you need to keep everything about you secretly. Either the money you earn monthly, the salary they pay you, the one you do privately, the things you do that people don't know, that increase your well-being, keep it secretly. Because most people around you, many of them are envy of you. Sometimes what the devil know is what they kill. And what they don't know is what they talk about. It is better they talk about you rather than to kill you. You know what I'm saying? This is what you need to put in your mind. That's why, there's something that one of my friends told me early last year when he quitted a job. So he told me a word that I should never work in a place where nobody in that place is succeeding, where nobody in that place is making it. Meaning that there are some places you will be working, only the master will be excelling. The rest will just be like hand to hand. You will not see any progress around them. Believe me, there was a place that I worked, that was last 3 years. When I work in that place, I was in that place. So there is a prayer that I pray. I took some certain ingredient and I pray with it and I drop it in that company. In the night, we were just working, doing work. The next thing I see, devil himself appear, trying to lie, to come down where we are working. The next thing I turn, I look at him. He do what? He disappear again. What am I trying to say is this. There are some people who will do anything, who will go. The moment they see your future, they know this is what to do. And this is what you ought not to do. Instead of them to tell you what to do, in order for you to be easier for you, they will try to do what? To lead you to that point where they will tell you what not to do, in order for them to stop your mission. That is why you need to be careful what you hear and what you perceive. Because many people don't want to hear good news. They don't want to see you excel, progress better than them. That's why sometimes you'll be thinking that your brothers, your sisters love you. But believe me, the moment you start to work your best, the moment you start to do your best, the moment you start to put in work and they notice that you are becoming more successful than them, they will end up become an enemy overnight. That is why I always tell us, love everyone, but trust no one. Trust no one. I tell one of my uncle, I said, I love everyone, but I don't trust nobody. He was shocked when I tell him, I don't trust you. I don't trust nobody, not even one, but I love everyone, but I trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? So this is the world we are, what we are living. Be careful. Be careful about, because that the dream that God gives you is to tell you how the future will be, how this. And sometimes when you are starting up some certain business, don't let people around you know, because many of them will not encourage you. Instead of them to encourage you, they will disencourage you. They will make you feel less of yourself. They will make you feel like quitting. They will try to put asunder. They will try to do anything in order for them to do or to stop you. Just be yourself. May God bless you. And if you have not subscribed, kindly do what? Subscribe. And remain blessed.